Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone and the sincere. Shalom to the icon that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. All right, this is a real quick video. The doors of mercy are shutting, man. All right, the doors of mercy are shutting. I just scrolled past a video that the elder did. Um, Elder Karata Zaba. All right, here in the Baltimore camp. Camp leader here in the Baltimore camp. It just when I see certain videos, it just kind of fuels me, to do, a video off of that video. That's what most of my videos are anyway. A large percentage of my videos are anyway, man. It's, off of videos brothers, do. All right. So, and it's a very important thing to keep this in mind, man. And I'm going to start off just by reading this. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. It says, "Seek ye the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near." Excuse me. All right, so it says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near." Because right now, man, you have prophets of the Lord out there, man. You have prophets of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWASHI out there. So, right now it's high time to wake up, man. And the scriptures say that, man. Like right now, it's high time to wake up, because eventually we're not going to be able to do these lessons in these videos. We're not going to be able to go out there on the highways and on the hedges, and we can clearly see that because anything we say, well, we'll say we say something out of line, like when we talk about the small-headed cheap suits, and you know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about the small-headed cheap suits. All right, when you talk about them, it's see, that's what I'm saying. We got to use words like that, but I like that better any damn way. All right, because they not the people of God anyway. So I kind of like that better. All right, so when you talk about the small-headed cheap suits, your video get taken down. When you talk about this fuck scene, your video gets taken down for whatever misinformation. But what stays up, is little kids, little children talk about, "I want to kill my mom, dad, or whoever else." Men want, the rappers weren't ready to blow each other heads off, and the women up there talking shit, twerking and shit like that, talking shit on men or whoever else they talk shit on, or even on each other. That bullshit stays up. But when we talk about who we are, and we talk about our actual heritage and our actual identity, all right, and we're more than just niggas that know how to shoot balls and hoops and shit, or throw footballs across the field and knock each other's brains out and shit, man. We're more than that, because you got a lot of Jake grows up. Jake grows up on like our young men mainly. Our young men grow up thinking that they can't. They have to be some type of, they have to play a sport in order to make it. All right, they have to play a sport in order to make it. They have to be an NFL player in order to be somebody, man, or they have to be an NBA player to be somebody. All right, that's what we grow up on, but we do not grow up on what actually is important. Sport, you want to play a sport, fine. I'm not even talking about that, but I'm just saying, most of our young men, grow up thinking that if they don't play a sport, they really nobody, right? But when you come into this knowledge, and when you have actual knowledge, it's always a bad thing, man. And that's why we say this truth is not for the faint-hearted. But the doors of mercy are shutting, and they are shutting really, really, really fast, man. Right? We always say it's slow. It may take a few years. It's this, couple more years or whatever, man. How long is a couple years now, man? Let me tell you something, man. 10 years is not long, man. All right? 10 years is not long anymore. Do you know how we in November what? We in November what? We on November 28th already. About to go on 2023 already. Feel like this year just started. Right? Feel like this year just started, man. All right. So you gotta seek the Lord while he may be found, man, because the doors of mercy are shutting really fast. All right. And like I said, I just named a few examples of how we know the doors of mercy are shutting. All right. They flagging our videos. They flagging what if you say something political or religious or whatever, you get canceled off of Facebook, and that's pretty much what the elder was going into. All right. You get canceled off of Facebook. You get canceled off of Twitter if you say something that goes against their system. You know, um, when you have a difference in so-called opinion, I say so-called because the things that we speak are facts. But I'm just saying, in the world's point of view, when you have a difference in opinion and you say something against the way the world is, and you say no, I don't agree with this for whatever so and so reason, all right, you're going to be looked at as an outcast. You're going to be looked at. I'm talking about by the system. I'm talking about by the people, by a regular average person. Let's say you talk you're against feminism. All right, you're going to be looked at as a person that just hates women, and when that's not the case. See, when we get on women, we don't hate women. Okay, that's just the thing that goes around for every Israelite. We don't hate women. We get on women because we get on men first, and then we get on a woman because the man is the head. But we get on our people to love because we are showing them real love. If you don't tell anybody, if you don't tell somebody that they're going, let's say you have a family member that you care about, and they doing something, they going off, they doing something that's just wicked, and that can really really destroy them, and you don't say anything, that means you really don't have love for that family member because you didn't say a damn thing to them. All right, but if you say something and you let them know, right, that's in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter as well as the 33rd chapter. The blood is going to be off your hands if you let them know. That's why we're doing our job as being watchmen, man. All right, so if you do bring it to somebody, whatever they doing wrong, if you bring it to their attention and they decide to, just continue on and, just fuck off and shit, right? Then the blood is off of your hands. All right. But you threw it out there and you let them know what was wrong. And that's what we're doing. We're letting you know. We are telling you, so-called Black, Latino, and Native American people, you Israelites, first of all, you are the Prince of Power. All right. You Israelite men, man. You are the Prince of Power, man. All right. You have laws, statutes, commandments that you are supposed to live by. All right. Because right now, what our people are doing, they living in a savage state of mind, man. And they made that word savage is a good thing, man. Being a savage, all right, is not a good thing, man. But of course that's the way of this world, making savagery good. That's not a good thing, man. When you teach somebody to be a savage, you're teaching them to be unruly. You're teaching them to be, just rebellious, and that's not good, right? Because what you're asking for is, their quick death. When you're praising them for that shit, you're just teaching them to be just bugged out and stupid, man. Just go out and do dumb shit. That's all you're teaching them, man. All right. Uh, Now this is the book of Amos. All right, this is the book of Amos, chapter 8. All right, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, all right, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water." It says, "but of hearing the words of the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM." All right. So the thing is, man, that part right there where it says not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, that's not that's not denying the fact that there's not going to be famine, like bodily famine or actual physical famine. All right. But the thing is, what's the heaviest judgment? What's the heaviest judgment that's ever known? It's when the Lord holds back his words, all right, is when the Lord, that's what a famine of the word is. That's what a famine of the word is. All right. When you talk about a famine of the word, that means the word of the Lord ain't gonna be found. It means the prophets of the Lord ain't gonna be found. All right. These videos aren't gonna be found. All right. Those doors of mercy are shut, man. And that's gonna be the hardest judgment. There's no judgment harder than the famine of the word. All right. When you don't have nothing, let's say you don't got nothing to eat, you don't got nothing to drink or whatever, but you have the words of the Lord. See, most people, in this carnal state of mind would be like, well, shit, I'd rather go. I mean, I'd rather have food than just some words. You know, you're just talking about a book. What you gonna eat? A book? Which most people probably would if they hungry enough, I guess. But in their state, in their carnal state of mind, they wouldn't think about that. All right, because you would know that if you people really believed in the Bible, you would know that the Lord is the one that provides. All right, so that's how they would look at that, right? Where it's man, I'd rather just eat. I'd rather have the food and drink. Fuck the words. You just talk about some words. All right. That's the hardest judgment. And what you don't know is those famines, even those physical famines, right? It's from the Most High. So this is clearly not him denying that fact. All right. Verse 12. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and shall not find it. All right. And shall not find it. Okay. It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Thirst for what? Word of the Lord, man. All right. So y'all gonna be wandering from sea to sea. Man, was you one of the Israelites out there? Nope. Nope. Yeah, you ain't see me. And if you could continue to deny, well, I ain't got nothing to tell you. You didn't listen. All right. Damn, I thought you was one of them Israelites out there. No, I ain't got shit to tell you. I ain't got shit to tell you. And even if I say yeah, I'll be like, yeah. So what? What you want? What you want me to tell you now? What you want me to break down John 3:16 all over again? And in the midst of tanks rolling up and down the street? And I'm not doing that bullshit. I'm not doing that shit because you should have listened. Right? You should have listened. Okay? So anyway, giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. That's all I got on this, man. Hey, look, the doors of mercy are shutting. Famine of the word is coming. Hey, that's it. Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Barakatah. Shalom.